Hi, this is Lauren Fogelman at ExpertSportsPerformance.com, working with highly driven, motivated elite athletes on having more focus, confidence, and the ability to effectively deal with distractions when competing for winning results. Today's topic is athletes faking injuries is unacceptable. If you've been following football recently, you know that a couple weeks ago in the New York Giants versus LA Rams game, all of a sudden, two of the New York Giants went down, one of them being Deion Grant. And it was almost simultaneous. You were able to see through the theatrics of it. Even the commenters were saying, look at what happened. Oh my God, they faked this. Both of them going down at one time. That's how bad their acting was. However, faking injuries serves a purpose for athletes. When the other team has a strong offense and they're coming from behind, they might not have any timeouts left. It buys them time. It lets them exchange a player. It gives them an opportunity to possibly consult with their coach for updates on strategy, and it breaks the offensive winning moment. And all those are great reasons to buy some time. However, the approach is totally unacceptable. It crosses the line between bad and good sportsmanship. If we're looking at athletes who are elite athletes, whether it's the World Games, Olympics, professional, or at any level of play, we want them to really excel at good sportsmanship based upon their physical abilities, their mindset, and that they are giving each other a run for the money and the best person wins. Therefore, this is really a mindset issue when athletes begin faking injuries. And it doesn't matter which sport, because this has probably been happening since two people decided to compete one against the other. In fact, recently on a forum, I saw a runner asking what's the best way to fake an injury, because he didn't want to compete in a steeplechase with his teammates and he didn't want to just tell them the truth. And he was getting all this advice about which injury was the easiest that he'd be able to pull off in order to avoid competing with his teammates. Therefore, it's rampant whether it's a team sport or individualized sport. What I want to go through is the 5 mindsets that contributed to athletes faking an injury and feeling that it's acceptable. So the first one is values. There might be some particular values that conflict, and I want to let you know that it starts at the top down. If the coach condones it or looks the other way or takes a soft approach, then the athletes are going to take that as a cue and act accordingly. Therefore, the coach is really the set point as to whether something like this will be allowed or not, and it comes down the funnel. The next one is integrity. Basically, integrity is about having a consistency in character. This means your actions, what you say is important to you, the standards you're going to set. Athletes with high integrity are going to show up and really always have their best foot forward. Athletes who are looking to cut corners or looking to come from behind and maybe push the envelope a little bit are going to have a different standard. Therefore, where is your integrity? The next one is need to win. Now, need to win is an obsession. It creates a high tension about having to win, focused on really a negative mindset, because winning is an outcome that you have absolutely no control over whatsoever. Therefore, athletes who have this need to win are trying to make up for some type of lack of confidence or esteem they're feeling within, instead of looking at what they do have control and focus over, which is their performance and their execution. Therefore, athletes who are looking to always play their best game no matter what have a different mindset about being the best athlete possible, as opposed to needing to win, because their ego needs to feel that they're important. The fourth one is facing obstacles. Facing obstacles is about rigidity and inflexibility. Therefore, athletes who fake injuries are trying to get away from a problem. It's problem focused, and that will always mean that they might be cutting corners or stretching themselves in ways that will contradict other values, as opposed to athletes who are solution focused, looking for the best way forward no matter what. And the last one is vantage point. Where do you view yourself? Athletes and coaches who see themselves as coming from behind are really taking themselves as a disadvantage, focusing on the lack, what they're not good enough about, what they have to make up for, how much they need to get ahead. And it's all about what's not going well. Whereas athletes who really are focused on what they are able to do confidently, where they really excel, looking to work together as a unified team, come from a power position. Therefore, really look at yourself. Faking injuries is a tactic. It's a bluff. It's not the best approach available. I believe that it's a weak position, and it really shows your hand that you're nervous and you don't have confidence in coming through. Also, you miss the lesson of what do you need to strengthen in order to really be a better athlete and to be able to work through those situations the next time you're in a similar situation. So it's an easy way out. Therefore, what I would say for yourself is look at where you come when you're in this situation, you're in this tight spot. Where do you maybe have weakness in your performance? How does that work for you and against you? What is one thing that you want to strengthen in order to really come through with integrity and really giving your opponents the best competition possible, making them really work hard for the wins or really feeling that they have to work hard to keep up with you? Also, what is one thing you're willing to commit to in order to have a better game face, be able to deal with adversity, and strengthen the areas that need some work? If you're interested in the 7 mistakes most athletes unknowingly make, go to my website, expertsportsperformance.com, put your name and email address in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll get that free starter kit immediately. I look forward to hearing your comments of what you thought about this video and this training. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Lauren Fogelman, expertsportsperformance.com, more focus, more wins.